I'm a hit top superstar. I got 2D hoes who know who we are. We look fresh to death, hopping out the car. Anime girls running from here and far. Young Sip, I got the game on lock. 2D girls trying to get up on a job. Yeah, Young Sip, I got the game on lock. Mama shop, let me show you how we rock. So, you know, got stacks on deck, spending every single dollar on some anime sex. So the booty be my motive for those anime breasts. Let me see you bending over while I'm doing your checks. Yeah, 13 with the waifu in a dream, but now living it big with my more into team. My mama don't stay green while I'm pouring sipping lean, and my shit stay fresh, so hot, so clean.
Oh, am I quiet?
Yeah, sip I grinding all summer, now it's 2016 with a game for a runner. Every wife you need a lover, so I do it on the covers, and she tell me hit it raw, so I'm pulling up the rubbers. And she be the gunner, so give me someone to fuck a rubber in between.
How's that? Is that better?
While we hopping out, slow down. Come on, let's take this chance. Let me see you shake that ass. 1, 2, baby, what it do?
Very quiet? Okay. I found out my mic's gain was like exploding, so I turned that shit like super down. Alright, how's that? Still quiet, okay. Hello. That's some quiet. Alright. I'm gonna turn my game. Fix. How's this? Music is too loud still? Alright, I really need quiet as shit on mine. Hi. Okay. Are we good? I feel like we're gonna be good. Okay. Eagle. Still have a lot. Yes, no, you don't play VR chat. You don't have Persona. Let's start with Shadow. Shadow's feeling a lot. Oh, for the other thing? Yeah, you know, you're gonna get concept art. That too. Probably not in this room. I'm Mora's dad. Hey dad, how you doing? Digital paint. Probably don't have audio. Is now my voice activation too high? It might keep cutting. Okay. Yeah, we put a threshold filter on it, so with the gain change, that may have edited it. Give me a second. Filter. A. Yeah, sorry, we changed a lot of things recently, trying to get my OBS more functional, so. I can't teach you how to draw. Drawing just comes naturally. No, it's not true. Drawing's hard. That's why I don't like doing drawing streams, because half the time things just explode and don't come out good. I do painting streams though, because painting's always fun. So I tend to doodle off stream, and if I have some things I like, I'll keep them and start doodling. Honestly, I would just say keep looking at reference, understand anatomy. And that's easier said than done, but yeah. No, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna block in all the colors first, so I'm gonna keep separate layers for skin tones and everything else, so steal this white. So I'm gonna do a little more advanced white than what they did in that little picture there. White generally needs like 3 colors. I think I've talked about this before on other texturing streams, but you need to have like the reds, blues, and yellows in your white colors, otherwise it's not gonna look great. But I will always start with the base gray for the shadow. Oh, is Tenebris here? Oh shit, it's real Tenebris! That's a blue name. How you doing, Ten? Sorry I couldn't play that one night when we were trying. My computer was dying, but thanks to Kirby and Soriichi, we actually got it so we can functionally play the game now, since VRChat's optimization is garbage. Shadow's hair is kind of like a yellowish white, isn't it? Definitely gonna keep it more orangish yellow. Actually, first of all, I'm gonna put on a 50% gray background so I can see my colors. It's gonna look bad, and once we start adding backgrounds and stuff, it'll look better, but I need this to see how 50% gray is gonna give you a better eye to seeing true colors when you're painting. should do drawing of lampshade guy. That's simple. It's just a lampshade. There you go. Besides, that one fan art I got of that for some reason is probably the best interpretation we're ever going to see of that character. 10. You keep changing your avatars, I don't know what you're doing. Send me a photo of you, or a couple, so I can actually draw you and keep you in this collage. I still have a lot of people in drawn. I got Bear, Shima, Banatsu. Who else do I have? I have a list somewhere. There's a lot. Frankly, it's probably too much for a YouTube banner, which is what I wanted to do for this. But hey, gives me constantly something to draw. I never have to think about it anymore. Dankman's gonna get this banana. Or the cow. I don't know which he prefers. Whichever one you prefer to be depicted as, Finn. The latest one I saw you post in the VRPD chat was definitely one I haven't seen before.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch albums real quick. I like this one. Let's do that. Listen to some lo-fi.
That includes stars. Star, as much as we talk and hang out, I don't think I've ever seen your avatar, so I don't think I know what you look like. If we have, I've seen you like once in game. Alright, almost done with blocking. We can actually start painting. I know there's quicker ways to block in, but I'd always like just manually painting it in rather than doing like selection methods or something like that. Acts as a warm-up for line control and all that.
Alright, and last is for ribbons. What color are Shadow's ribbons? They're yellow, right? Hold on, I need to actually get up to my keyboard and Google this. VR chat Shadow Snipe.
That's right, they alternate. They're yellow and red. Or yellow and white.
Hey Max6, how you doing, man?
Got any cool oranges on here? Yeah, we got some. Stolen.
Are you stealing color?
Yeah, I am. I'm stealing some bases and then I build up my own. That's what I always done. Because once you get like saturation, symmetry, not symmetry, cohesiveness, I guess, it's easier just to select your own colors. So instead of struggling trying to get my colors to feel right, I get a small basis and then I just build up my own from there. Oh, I've been bitten on this one layer for a while. Okay, that's all the dress. Okay, both can be dressed too, that's fine. How do your ribbons alternate, Shadow? Doesn't make sense.
Why do I gotta start these streams when you're making food? Zarb, stop eating when it's time to stream.
I mean, I guess it is dinner time for you, so... My bad.
Actually, you eat early. Oh no, it's 2, it's not 1.
Forgot it. I usually stream at 1.
This was the only place I could go. And now you're leaving, just like that.
Alright, and I'm gonna do the yellow not because yellow's a cuter color than white. Alright, we got bases blocked in. Let's start painting. I generally like doing purples for a lot of the darker colors in like the eyelashes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna steal that purple. That is way too saturated. No, it's not even that saturated. Damn.
What color are Shadow's eyes? Orange? Shadow, your eyes are closed in like every image. Stop being so cute and open up your eyes. They're blue in this one. They're orange in this one. Oh no. Alright, Clem's version has them blue, so I'll probably do blue.
Yeah, don't eat. Easy. Sorry, how dare you waste proper stream time for food?
What are you going to do? Just throw your life away like it was nothing?
I'm still painting on the dress layer ship. Alright, I'm undoing that.
I'm going to find out.
Alright, fuck it, we're not doing eyelashes yet. Alright, let's start painting. So generally, faces are going to gradate down in an anime style. So we're going to do just that. Brush is a little too big, you can see a little bit too much of the brush strokes. So, smaller blending. I'm gonna compromise. I'm gonna give Shadow blue eyes with orange highlights. Actually, I should make an eyeliner. Now, normally I would re-ink these and get rid of the sketchy lines that I have for the line art, but I have 12 of these I gotta do, so I'm gonna hang out and chill a bit. Maybe not do that. Blending is definitely interesting. When I got my new computer, I unfortunately wiped my old Photoshop brushes, so I lost my favorite blending brushes, and I lost basically all my favorite brushes, and I'm rebuilding from scratch because that was an accumulation of brushes from like literally, I think about 8 to 10 years. So, rip me, but the what you can get out of it is really, really nice, and I'm still trying to find the best blenders. I've always preferred brushes that are more like actually artistic. Like you can see this looks like a pastel brush. So I've always preferred things like that, but that's me. This is too orange. I need redder for the off-white. Because eyes are red. Probably should have done the underwhite first, but here we are. Oh no, you can see the pixels. Mix it out. No pixels. Oh, her eyes are a little creepy right now. Alright, let's make that a dark gray. Use blue instead of purple for the lashes. I didn't kill you in Destiny. Destiny killed you. Your Destiny died a while ago. That's too desaturated. realized, tend to have a white ring around the iris, or the pupil, rather. So we're going to emulate that. Plus, just looks good. So. Maybe it's because the eyelids aren't, or the iris isn't touching the top of the eyes. She looks a little like. She looks a little out there right now. Alright, well, we're not undoing that just yet. Whatever. We'll continue on. Steel and colors. What's your darkest? You don't have a darkest? I mean, you got the highlight, which is good. That's the base color that everyone needs. Just gonna plot that in your ears so I can have it for later. Alright. We're missing the purple shadow that I like in a lot of my drawings. Still on the eyeliner, backing out, going to skin. This isn't exactly the right purple. Nope. Oh. Forgot we're all in one layer.
Or how could you kill cute little Syra easily? Are they light silver and gray? Okay, I can definitely go with them out. Here, just a second. I'm going to switch you guys over to my desktop, in which you can look at a Maya thing real quick as I pull up an image that I can't show on stream. Because I'm stealing colors from my own work this time. However, work that cannot be shown. Alright. Now it's like nothing happened. And you can always wonder what was on my screen. And I'll never share. There we go. Why is my hair layer not above? Oh, I painted the hair on the skin layer? Fuck. Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna have to make a new hair layer. Ever made grilled cheese sandwich on some frosted flakes on it? What the fuck, Creamy? Get out of this stream. I don't know what you're bringing in here, but I don't want any of it. You tell me to trust you a lot when it comes to foods, and I don't feel like I can or should. Alright, and I'm gonna just save this purple here. What's happening to my brush? Why is it dying? Oh, apparently I painted that spot. Okay. Wow, I'm really bad with layers. Save that color. Let's get some of the deeper reds for the mouth. We can actually go a little darker. Yeah, part of the cheek.
Happy shadow. Alright, and I want a deep saturated purplish red. Which, actually, let's just do that right now. Shadows equal 2. Shadow. Duplicate. Yes. Pull that layer down. Hide shadow. Keep current shadow. Hide everything else. New layer.
Oh wait, I don't need a new layer. What am I doing?
Delete. Control U. We're gonna colorize my line. Turn it down a bit, saturate that bad boy up. Good. Turn on all my color layers. Now I got a nice color for this room. Or what are you making now? I'm making all my VR chat friends. And if I turn them on, then hide shadow now since I don't need her. I'm doing shadow, ZXZs, and big. I'm doing a lot of people. We got a lot. I'm starting with shadow because she was my favorite drawing that I did. Alright, I'm gonna need a softer brush for. I do that on the outline layer. I'm gonna lock that one because I don't want to ever touch the outline. Alright, and we need a very hot, saturated orange here. And we're gonna just benchmark that. Again, why? Oh, I'm on background this time. God, I'm bad at this. Just gonna place that there for now so we can have that color for later. And let's try to utilize all our colors here and finish up the face. Again, my colors are on other things. I want to stop being bad at my job. This skin tone is really close to the hair, actually. Which I guess isn't a bad thing to an extent.
Just breathe. Look around and see the things you've done to me. Things you've done to me. We were so young. So young. Trace back the steps. All those nights we never slept, but the promise you never kept. The promise you never kept. We were.
So the reason why we have this orange is it's very bright and unrealistic, but it's a very healthy color, and it gives a lot of life to pictures that normally would be lacking of it. Sorry, I'll scoot over so my drawing keeps stopping, appearing where this thing pops up. That's me clicking buttons on my Cintiq, which is going to bring that pop-up up. Switching between basically brush size, rotating, camera's in. Alright, there was a lighter color here, but I'm going to try to steal now. Fortunately, I do the mouth on the same layer, didn't I? Every time. Okay, I'm gonna really try to avoid the mouth when doing this. So I don't have to repaint so much. Okay, Shadow has no chest, so I don't have to worry about too much of the forms there, so it's pretty flat, honestly, when it comes to painting in forms. Okay, what layer is that on? It's on the dress. Okay. So I need to erase this. And let me repaint back.
See you, GD. Thanks for coming in, man. The water, actually, which I totally agree with. It's physical board. Like, what? Oh, is Shadow here? Hey, Shadow. Shadow, what color are your eyes? We've been debating. I've seen them blue. I've seen them orange. Someone's saying light gray.
I was leaning towards orange, but I don't know.
Clearly, I've been wrong. Also, sorry for just calling you flat.
I'm still on the dress layer. Okay. We're just gonna leave the dress a little see-through there as we go back because I'm retarded and I can't keep things up. Light gray or silver? They are. Okay, I was wrong. Alright. We will tone down the blue then. Because I saw in Clem's art of you, which I think is the most well known of you holding the Lawless Squad flag, they were like a bluish light gray, so that is good to know. Alright, let's tone these eyes down then. Not on the eyeliner. Silver isn't really a color we can just paint, so I'm going to be mixing a lot of blues. I don't want to make you look blind, so I'm going to keep your pupil pretty dark. But we can definitely lighten up in terms of color. There we go. Better start for now. See you, GD. Dude, you weren't supposed to say that, especially when Shadow's around. It's very rude. What? Oh, the flag comment. Sorry. Hey, I was in a call with Tosha at one point, and they actually commented that like she had too much of a chest, so I toned it down. So. Oh, they're still pretty blue, honestly. I'm gonna add highlights. Like, we're not even close to being done with the eyes. Like, I'm gonna probably pop in like some pretty vibrant oranges in there as highlight colors. Too high for that. We're gonna add more color than that, but those little color pops are very nice in eyes, I find. No, you're right. I'm sorry, Max. You got me. This is the eye layer? Yeah, good. Okay. Still too pink. I'll mix that color in. There we go. That's the color I'm looking for. Alright, she's got a collarbone, which I'm surprised I didn't draw, honestly, but let's go with it. Probably gonna erase those later, but anatomically I need them. Keep this subtle. We don't want to define the neck muscles in an anime character, really. Especially on a cute little lolly. Okay, what layer is that on? I'm painting on eyes again! I give up. I give up trying to manage my layers.
Acknowledge? Hold on, what? Or I will never incline tofu burgers as real burgers. Good, they're not. Layers are gonna be my bane, man. I'm awful. So let's define the white source. We kind of just have it coming from this way. So we're gonna have a fake rim coming this way. That would never happen in real life, but it'll look good, damn it. Alright. And we're mostly just blocking in colors now. I'm going to polish and clean up as we get further along on this. That's been on eye, that makes sense. actually love to see a super swole Shadow Snipe. Just a ripped Shadow.
Eyebrows growing back, Nike's turning black. The more I see, the more they teach. More I see is on.
Cat, stop meowing. I'm pretty sure they can hear you.
The less you look into
Kitty, you're
her
ruining my
eyes, the
stream.
more I start to realize that she's not worth the wait. She's not worth being sad. Made a promise to kiss me when the season ends. Couldn't keep it. My eyebrows growing back, Nike's turning black. My girl was never really nice. She could have been my Valentine. Yeah. The next time that you call my phone, leave a message at the tone.
Okay, her hands are looking a little too realistic right now from a distance, so we're gonna have to really cell shade that a bit better.
Hey, Big Badass John, how you doing, man?
Thanks for coming by. Alright, let's do some shadows in the hair. So Shadow's hair is pretty white. It leans on more of the yellowish side, a little yellow-orange, so I'm going to try to keep it there. It's too gross colored. It's okay. Maybe a little more orange. Alright. And if I recall, I didn't have a hair layer that I stuck to, so I'm just gonna keep it on here. Okay, so light source, roughly this half of the hair should be in shadow. These are going to have thinner shadows on this side because it's going to be more close to the light source. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, thank you for coming back, Nicholas. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done Wizard Lizard, but he's doing good from what I hear, and he's in game now. I don't think I've ever seen him though. Grab, if you by chance are watching, hit me up. I want to see my little Wizard Lizard boy. And we're going to erase the hair going into the eyes because eyes break the rules. And they always are on top.
You got my book.
Oh, this is yours, is it? Here you go.
Oh, that I shouldn't have shadow actually. It should be white.
Gee, take a wild guess.
Remember your light sources and stick to them.
Checkout card.
By the way, great lyrics. They're even cornier than the original version.
You're gonna end up destitute just because you're in some stupid rebellious state.
Shizuku, you should have gone to Kashiwazaki too.
No, I didn't want to. Shiho wears me out.
Hey Rack, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream.
So, did you answer the letter? Have you made up your mind yet? Yeah, I decided I don't want to go out with him. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's best.
Excuse me. Sorry, my cough has been here for like a month now and it won't go away. Okay, I need to bring in more of the lighter colors of the face. Upwards more. Still too dark. It's a little better. Back to here. Okay, that's mostly going to be a shadow there. Adding a little shadow of the bow there.
Hey, Bouncy, welcome to the stream, man.
Bouncy, send me pictures of you. I don't know, I've seen you with demon eyes in so many ways. So when I first threw this out on Twitter saying like, hey, I want to draw people, I got way more bites than I was expecting. So I would like to draw everyone. I can't guarantee that everyone's going to get painted because that's frankly an absurd amount that I'd have to do. But I do want to draw everyone, and I like drawing. So I don't want to make this its own strand because then the hair's cut a little bizarre. So I'm going to just try to fake that line in painting. Probably touch it up afterwards. But we do have light source coming this way, so shadows are all on this side. Oh wait, no, that's going that way. Wait, hold on. How do I want? Yeah, it's curving in on itself. Okay, so we just need a rim rather than the full thing hit. Hey Rico, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mora, watch the video I sent you on stream. It's the best. That seems questionable and I'm afraid. What video did you send me? Okay, it's GameCube. That's interesting. Hold on. Let me pause the music since we're stopping this. Well, actually, let me open that shit in that window. Oh, I don't like this. This gives me anxiety. I don't like this. What the fuck is it drawing? Fucking hate you, CXC. Why aren't you already friends with me, Baka? Fuck you. Jesus Christ, that was awful. Alright, I'm gonna block in a little bit more of the hair and then we're gonna move on. I like to work in segments a lot when I'm digital painting, so that way I don't put all my focus in one thing and then over render and then it looks weird. Keeps my stuff in check. To be honest, I was really expecting it to like make the thinking emoji or something. I was trying to add you on Discord, but you won't accept it. My user on Discord. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you been shooting me a DM? Or a DM? I haven't seen it. Hey! How you doing, Dweezy? Oh, there it is. You're right. I'm sorry. There you go. jump detail the skin a bit more, and then we'll do the dress a bit. Oh, I need a armband layer. An armband's reddish, so I'm gonna make it similar to the blush. I actually better save this color. I'm gonna be using it on like half the people I've drawn, since a lot of them are in lowest block. Alright, let's work on the dress a bit. Yeah, we still gotta add feminine shadows. Meaning, I am gonna define the chest a bit. Even lollies need definition.
Stop playing around with me. No, we could be something special. And something special. Yeah. Been thinking too much, get your mind right. Searching for your treasure to find, like a pirate of the Caribbean. You sailing through the ocean looking for your gold to hold, looking for warm love, cause your past love too cold. Just stop, I'm the one you need, I'm the chest of gold you've been longing to receive. Piece to your puzzle, we a perfect fit. Shot straight through my heart like a perfect hit. Bullseye.
Hit that target like I'm flexing, king of darts. Get the texting, girl, what's next? I swear I'm aiming for your heart. Like, who that? You asked me. I move fast, an athlete. You right there and past me. Guess this like a track meet. Yeah, your face has still got me teasing. I'm feeding the feeling heated. I'm breathing, you're healing. You just a help to my mental. You really are just a level up. And I just can't get enough. I'm glad that we could just be
Something special.
There we go. Oh my god, there's a lot of pings for me. Oh yeah, no problem, Rico.
Who's the third one to the right? That's Zeke. He plays Shader Chum. They're a real cutie.
Stop playing around with me.
Oh, sacrifice your life for me, Bouncy. That's what you gotta do. Devote yourself to me, fully. Go to sleep, dude. The VOD will always be there, except for when it gets audio blocked, because I don't care about copyright. Then you can imagine me saying anything you want. Frankly, it's probably better. It's not easy being green. Send the color of the leaves.
When I think it might be nicer
Being red or yellow, gold, or something much more colorful like that. It's not.
It's not.
I've listened to this album too much. Also Kermit. Thank you, Rico. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm having fun. Alright, let's get some of those highlight colors that I don't have in the skin everywhere else. I don't know, know, I kind of lost the purity of that highlight. Is there a more saturated version? No, okay, we're good, man. Just adjusted. Okay, let's put this on the rest of the body. It really just adds like a lot of color for no reason. I tend to put it on the rim light side of things. Next to the brightest bright on that side of the rim light. And the neck one was a little strong, but bit by bit. Or in deeper shadows. Go. It's still a little rough, but like it added a lot to that arm there. And we still have to clean up that hand because it looks way too realistic right now in terms of its shadowing. Of course, I'm drawing on the dress layer. Why wouldn't I be? Whatever, every layer is its own layer now. There's no cohesiveness. Alright, let's start adding some of the other colors. So, I need to get my light. You got a mixture of a bluish, reddish, kind of purplish color for the whites right now, so I need to add in some blues, which I'm still going to add in like the more shaded versions of the highlights. It's also a great bounce shadow color, so a little bit under the chest here will be a good spot for that. Also, just complementing God, speaking is tough, the rim light. This color actually may have been a little too saturated, but it's fine for right now. It's actually kind of noticeable, which is... Generally, its effect is supposed to be pretty minimal. Shadows, buckles are orange, I think. If you're still here, Shadow, would you like to confirm? Oh, I've been drawing on the wrong layer like this entire fucking stream. It's been awful. I believe they're a deeper orange on it, like they're like very red orange, less saturated. Is that the real Shima?
Boy. Oh, and Emmett? Oh my god, everyone's coming in here. Everyone's getting blue names today.
We are drawing Shadow right now, but I got like 12 people I gotta do. unfortunately, Shima and Emmett, I have not gotten to you yet. Also, Emmett, I'm a little afraid. I've never drawn a penguin before, and I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I've drawn 9 people, I think it was, so far. And got a lot more to do. It's gonna be a summer. Pretty much, this is every digital painting stream is going to be doing these characters for like a long while, because this is not gonna be done very quickly.
Hi, Shadow.
I should really have reference of the person I'm painting on screen. This has been troublesome for me. My memory is not great. Alright. Let's get these orange colors, or reddish colors, in here a bit. These my quote memes. Emmett's life is a meme, but a great one. Squeaky ass chair. Alright. Those buckles I'm going to assume are metallic, so we're going to get a very bright yellowish orange to be our metallic color. Good enough for now. Okay, let me rephrase, Emmett. If the king body is your muscle penguin, that's much harder. I'd rather stick with the penguin. Ripped men are not my forte. What can I say? Well, thank you, Emmett. I do like doodling. It's fun. Oh, that's actually the back of the hair. What layer are we on? We're on the dress. We're not painting skin colors here, thank you. Hey, alright. Let's get some reds into the dress now. So I'm going to pick my base shadow. I'm going to bring it up to just pure red and add a light pinkish white. There we go. And this is going to go on basically where the light meets the shadow. It's gonna be pretty close to a lot of our blue colors and when we do this, but by doing this it creates a nice transition between the light colors and the shadow. don't treat that like as a Bible. That's just what I do. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I just know these colors look good in white and I put them in, and that's my method. I'm gonna do a pretty big splotch of the red around here just to add some color variance. I know, I haven't seen you in forever, Emmett. Like, it's been way too long. I mean, I haven't been playing as much because my game has been crap, but we've now fixed that, and now I have no excuse. Especially since you started actually talking now. I want to hear your beautiful melodious voice, now that we don't have to have secret conversations like we used to. All the times Emmett would whisper sweet nothings into my ear, I miss those days. See, like, even with all this color I'm adding, it still looks very much overall white. And that's good. That's what we need. No, fuck you, Emmett. Don't you... I will... Get out of here. Don't you start this. I deal with that enough. Out of all the things to stick to me, why was it that one? And now the yellows we're going to put near the brightest brights of the white. It's basically our highlight color in this situation. Which is not really true, but we'll fake it. I'm going to take a pretty big splotch of this as well and just lighten up some areas, like especially this dark part right here. I just want to play VR chat again and actually record some videos since I haven't done anything in like a month or two. It's just fun. I miss recording. I just do it in my own time, just as a hobby. Like, I like editing. I like doing art of every kind. There we go. Now it's a very colorful dress, but it still overall comes out this way. Okay, what else can we do with the shadow? We gotta do her bow. Her bow's a little too yellow, I think. What layer's the bow on? Was it the dress as well? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's our new bow color.
Hey Derek, how man? How are you doing?
Yeah, it's been a long time, I know, my dude. Alright. And I've talked about this in my last Digital Fantasy stream, but I'll say it again. But generally when you're doing colors, highlights are going to be here, your middle values are going to be here, and your shadows are going to be here. Not that drastic, but it's generally a C curve is what you have to remember there. So when I have my main color here, I'm going to try to keep the C curve and get the shadow like here. And I always like going a little bit down in the color scale, so a little more red for the shadows here. They're going to be nice. Oh, not too much. Just doing some digital painting right now, and was doing some modeling work earlier. I'm doing a lot of my VR chat friends. Alright, and this part has to be casted in shadow. Nope, I'm incorrect here. highlights coming this way. So that part's in shadow. And we're gonna grab this yellow again, actually, and this is gonna be our highlight color. Let's see here. No, that's a really good color, actually. That was exceptionally good. I thought that was gonna be way more green than I wanted it to be. Oh yeah, no, there's no denying that learning to digitally draw is a lot of work. I believe anyone and everyone can be good at digital art, but there is a significant amount of time requirement to put into this and learn. And honestly, like, I'm not terribly great. Like, I went to college for this stuff. I have a BFA, and now that like comparing myself to some of my other cohorts, like, I am definitely some of the lower tier when it comes to digital painting. However, you get me in digital sculpting, I was top shit. But I love digital painting. It's what I wanted to be when I grew up. Like, I didn't decide on a career path till I was like a freshman year. I was like, you know what? I want to learn art, and that's when I picked up my first brush and I started trying. It was hard as shit. However, I stuck with it, and I think it's actually paid off. I'm enjoying what I do. It's now one of my favorite hobbies, and while I don't think I'll ever have a career in it, it is still very fun. And the fact that I've been able to just stream my art with people, it's fun to show that. And the fact that some of you guys have been generous enough to donate for doing it, it's the first art money I've ever made doing art, and it's a really good feeling having that happen. Because I'm not living the starving artist life. Like, I'm not going to try my hardest to be a concept artist and have no payment check, please. I wanna eat. Because as sappy and stupid as it sounds, like, I just like creating things and sharing it with people and hope that in some way what I do inspires them to create their own stuff. And I just want to see... I want to see more cool shit in this world. Like, art is such a huge part of who I am as a person. Do you think school is required to learn, or can you teach yourself? Okay, I am very jaded about my school. I've had a lot of issues with it. However, school is good. School is very good. The best thing my school did for me is give me a network. I now know people literally across the world now who work in the game industry, and they are going to be invaluable assets later in life for me. While I am currently unemployed when it comes to the game dev job, I'm working on my portfolio and having fun doing this. I do not think school is absolutely required. It is good if you are a person like me, who I'm a lazy piece of shit, and if I don't have a set goal for myself, I will just not do anything in life. And that's why I set myself fake deadlines, gives me something to work with. School was a must for me as a person. And while I have my issues with my school, I definitely don't think it's needed. You can definitely self-teach yourself anything you want online. Like, the internet is such an unbelievable resource that if you do not value a degree, like if you don't feel like that piece of paper is going to change your life, do not go for it. It's not worth it. But what you do get out of school is contacts. That, at least for me, I have a valuable network because of it. I learned a lot. It gave me my self-motivation because I thrive better in a classroom setting when it comes to these types of things. And overall, it was good for me, but it's definitely not, excuse me, definitely not for everyone. Yeah, I drew Emmett like in 2 seconds. Emmett's a cutie. Shayna, if you're still here, she's just as easy. She. Easy. Yeah, money is a huge thing when it comes to school. I was very lucky in terms of my financial situation when it came to my school, but my school was definitely not cheap. But I'm not too bad off when it comes to a lot of people, unfortunately. Like, especially in my field, like specifically art related, I don't think school is 100% mandatory. It's just absurdly expensive to go for. I mean, people joke about a BFA being like, oh, so you didn't go to college for a reason. Like, it's a paper that really doesn't do too much for you. And if I wasn't in I basically went to a trade school. So if I didn't go for a very niche field, like, that paper is dead to me. Like, if I ever decide to leave the gaming industry, it's not happening. I have nothing going for me. my degree is dead in every other field. Like, that BFA, I'm not gonna go work at like a museum or some shit. Like, that's not gonna be for me. So keep that in mind. I'm in a very niche field here. I feel that, Emmett. Like, I just graduated, so I graduated in April, May, and oh man, it's something. I threw all my eggs in one basket, and I don't regret it. But there's it's scary. Like, I can't guarantee that everything's gonna go right for me in this regard. So. Because I am unfortunately one of the lucky ones who didn't land with a job out of graduation, and there's many people in my field in my degree and cohort that happened to. But when it comes to character art, and I'm gonna sound like a pompous asshole here, I was one of the best at my school. I truly feel when it comes to character art, I was delivering stuff that was leagues above some of the other character artists were there. And I wasn't able to land a job, and that's what frightens me a little bit. I mean, that being said, I am in one of the most demanding art positions, or highly demanded art positions in the field. So there's a lot of people gunning after my job, and if anyone has more years experience, then clearly they're going to be favorable because I'm way more green and a fresh graduate. So I don't know. It's spooky. I just want to stay in the US, man. Like, I literally looked everywhere. Like, I applied to Germany, Ireland, Japan, almost every part of the Netherlands. Like, there's places everywhere, and while it'd be fun, I do want to stick close to family and stuff like that, because I don't want to go up and leave and go like, see ya, friends and family, I'm fucking out of here. Like... Where's my blue? Yeah. Freshman year felt so, like, elated to me. Like, wow, I'm finally doing it. And boy, did that soul-crushingly harsh reality set in where I'm like, this isn't as good as I thought. Because especially at my school, where they say from the beginning, like, we are gonna, like, work you to the fucking bone. Literally my first 2 years, I was working 9 a.m. to midnight every day. Except for Sunday, which is my one day off. And I don't have to do that now, which is fucking nice, because no one would ask you that in reality, but my school did. And I hated it. I also had to work a job because I had to pay rent. And thankfully landing some VR chat commissions actually paid for my rent in a lot of ways, and that allowed me to focus on school and actually do better in it. To the point where I actually pulled from like a 2.0 GPA to a 3.2, and I was really proud of that. You know, it was fucking shit, Emmett. Like, it was just some bullshit of like, literally, you go in that school on midnight is when the school closes and they kick you out. It was an absurd amount of work to do. And it wasn't realistic, frankly. I don't think they expected people to do that. And half the time I have to decide like this week, I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna let this assignment fail because I have to do something else. Like I have to focus in all my resources into that. And that is a harsh decision to make. You're like, which class can I let slip a letter grade or two? So that's why I was so fucking thankful when VR chat came up and it actually proved like a monetization, I don't know the word, monetizable, I guess, form of income. Just being able to do avatar commissions, like, oh my god, that saved my ass in college. I like, honestly. So thank you, VR chat. You made my college life easier, both emotionally and financially. I didn't have to work behind a deli counter and cut meats for fucking $9 an hour and have a rent that was absurdly high. Like, we rented a 2-bedroom, 2-bath that was like 800 square feet. That was like 2.6K because I live near the city. It's awful. Alright, what's our base layer that we drew the hair on? It is that one, okay. Oh no, it's awful. It wasn't a good learning experience, Emmett. It was very much like... the school said, like, we are gonna drag you through the snow, so when you actually get inside a company's office, it's gonna feel like a nice warm fire. And boy, did they not lie. But see, my mom said my procrastination would never amount to anything in my life. Well, let me prove you wrong, though, in terms of the fact of my procrastination taught me to work at lightning fast speeds on low deadlines, so I can go like, yep, this assignment we're gonna get the bare minimum C in under an hour, even though it was like a week's long's worth of work. So, taught myself. Chat is pretty fucking cute. It's coming out nice, I'm happy. The eyes are too saturated compared to the rest of the piece, so I'm probably going to redraw them, I think. The eyelashes in general are really, really dark. So I'm going to tone that down. The hair needs more color too. Is this where my hair color is? There it is. I'm going to throw in some more reddish versions of this. Is that too much like the skin color? No, that's still fine. It actually comes out a little bluish. What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, next to the other things, it comes out bluish, but over here it looks really red. That's funny, isn't it? That's color theory. It almost looks like it gradates. It's the same things with the color of the dress. I'm gonna add it in the near the shadows. Man, there's a lot of things my school did wrong. The thing I'm pissed about the most is, I'm sure at some point you've heard that I made a game of Overfreeze. Apparently, for our E3 submission, the thing I was supposed to go to, my school decided instead of submitting the game, they submitted a JPEG of my picture. That felt bad. Oh, sweet. Alright, have a good one, Emmett. Peace, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually gonna go take a quick water break, so be right back. 2 minutes.
You're gonna hear a loud pop, I'm sorry. And I will be right back. Okay. Where is my chat? There we go. Okay.
Okay, what do we want to do? I think I want to add a little more shadow to the dress at some point. Especially underneath here. I gotta do the boots still. Gotta clean up the hair a bit. Let's work on the eyes. I don't like the color of that. Alright, I still have this color. I'm gonna try this blue and then make it a little more gray. going really light here, but I want to see what this looks like. Since Shadow has lighter hair, it makes more sense for her eyelashes to also be light. No, light does not work. Okay. It just needs to be lighter than this. This is too dark. Maybe also having them not be blue is a good idea. Let's get them like the reddish, purplish color. These are generally the more true colors to eyelashes, and it often will complement my red outline. Yeah, I think that's better. Red is a very healthy color. Blue is often seen as a dead color. Those are calming color. So there's a bit of both, but when it comes to like organic, yellows, reds, greens are all very, very healthy colors. And I know this is very subtly red, but like that's what I talk about when I say like, oh, we need to add a little red of this. I literally mean like maybe just a color hue shift rather than like a bright red. Yeah, Shadow's look cute.
Let me evaluate. Let's take a step back. The skin is a little too bright with the highlight color that I did. I need more shadows. Subtle though. Subtle shadows. I think the dress flow works nice. Like the slight indication of the breast is good here. We got a good rim going.
I need to just make the skin look better. Yellow is a pretty good color, there's no denying.
Again, I'm going to tab y'all over for a second because I'm going to go steal from a pretty not safe for work art that I drew before. So let's switch over to desktop. Hey, look, it's you guys. And that's my stream. And you can look at the cute art here while I pull up blues.
Just a second, almost done. And goodbye, Ludes.
Welcome.
So I just grabbed some healthy skin colors that I drew, and we're gonna try to implement these throughout the rest of the piece. This is also my main shadow. I pretty much have a color palette that I like to use a lot throughout most of these, so they tend to show up a lot. Nope, I'm clearly not on the skin layer. No, that's not even on the skin layer. Of course it's on the shirt. Alright, get out of here. Is that the same color? Yeah, it is okay. It just came out very blue. Again, that's that's not on skin layer. Oh, I'm a baddie. You know what? I'm making a new skin layer. This one's going on top of everything. I'm tired of trying to fight myself. Okay, before I start adding the highlight orange that I did there, I want to start establishing more of the shadow colors because I think we're still pretty hot even in the what should be the cooler sides of the forms of the hands. Welcome back to Easy.
You know what? 1 second. I'm just gonna censor the piece that I did because I wanna use the color. I wanna pick colors from this a lot. It's gonna be 2 seconds as I create black bars. Oop, shit. Drop my pen. Cool. Now I'm gonna lock that layer so I can never turn it off and fuck up and get banned. Okay. Oop, that is black. That is not the color I want. Especially since we're drawing in anime style, sometimes hard blocked out shadows can look good. So I'm going to try to emphasize that in parts of these, and then gradate out where needed, like here. Yes, so the main thing I really wanted here is the yellow that I used for that last piece. It's yellow highlight. It's subtle, but it adds a lot to the skin colors. I probably went a little heavy with the yellow on the elbow there, but that's fine. Alright, let's try to fix this hand. Thank you, Creamy. It means a lot. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
because I used to stream art a lot. Like, I was relatively well known. Actually, I was extremely well known on 4chan when I was in Draw Threads. But I stopped doing that because it felt just a little degrading. I didn't like what I was doing there. And while I was well known, I kind of just dropped off the face of those threads. Though, still love to lurk the Weekend Wife threads. Haven't done that in a very long time, actually. Drawn there, but I do love watching and seeing what people do. But not too many people watched art streams when, back then. Like, occasionally I'd get a couple, like 1 or 2 and on to tune in, but
Are you out, Bouncy? Peace, man.
thanks for stopping by. I love you. So it's good to finally have an audience. Like, even if we are only pulling, like, I think we're like a little bit under 20 right now, if I recall last I saw. Like, still way more than I had back then, and that's a really nice feeling. As I said, I just like making things for people. And while it may be a selfish thing to have people like say like, "Oh, watch me draw," it's just fun. Like, giving up on layers entirely now. I'm just gonna keep building on top of each other. I think it's easier.
Birds are chirping as the breeze goes by, no thunder rain. Barely any clouds in the sky and the temperature's nice. So can you smell the love in the air? Making rounds, but really there's no need to be scared. I guess that you could call it childish, but I call it joy. The fluttering is normal, so there's no need to be annoyed. And happiness is human, like it's in our DNA. What can I say? We're on our way to being unified and copy paste. Meet me at the beach to see what we can find. Take your time, I'm only here for your peace of mind. And there's no ocean that can compare to your beautiful eyes. The blue in the skies, they spell my demise. In a sense, I'm drowning in infatuation. My stats are breaking, a laceration to the wrist of the one who was holding me complacent. Just a taste of the feeling and a race in my heart. Got my blood pumping, I don't even know where to start. Like,
Summer, summer sweet, won't you take me with you? I just wanna be your love.
yeah, I just wanna be your love. Tell me please if I am gonna be another bottle half full. My heart hot glued together. You say that you look past it. I wonder if I am seeing stuff. Simply suited to say sweet nothings. I'm melting down in the heat of the sun cause you mean something. I'm embarrassed. Every word thought of 1,000 times over. And I don't do drugs, but you make me wonder if I'm sober. It's haunting. Thinking about everything that can stop me. I'm cocky and sloppy. I hope that I got a chance. And I ain't even got no rhythm, but in the sun we can dance. I'm not stopping. We got 3 months, so I hope that you're watching. I think that you're startled cause I'm not giving up. My logic is off and I'm full of some muck. I hope I'm not forgotten by the time that this summer ends. And if so, then maybe next time we can start off as summer friends.
Have to redo a lot of the hair shadows here. They kind of got dirty and messed up on the layers. this. I don't like this at all. Said I didn't like that line when we put it in. Should have just removed that. Alright, let's add like blush color. Now we've already blushed with the artificial like circle ones, but having this color throughout that part of the face is pretty beneficial. I'm gonna actually undo a lot of that. A lot of that was a bit heavy. And we're just going to try to put this in some of the areas we want to be a little bit hotter. Something still bothers me about the eyes every time I pull out. I don't think I like the orange accent as much as I did when I first put it in. Let's go to the eye layer again. And we're gonna do No, it's better. I mean, this ultimately makes the eyes a little more blue, but that's fine. Shadow herself said she liked Papu a bit. She doesn't have eyelashes or eyebrows. Get on the eye layer too. Alright. Steal the line color here. Just fake it. Your mouth crooked. Her nose seems high. Maybe that's what it is. That's the. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's a better spot for her nose. See you, Demon. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Hey Sora, how you doing, dude? What else can we do? Oh, let's start the boot. I haven't done the boot at all. Start with our standard weight. Shit, hold on. I was drawing on the line art. Fuck. There we go. Wait, front panel's up? Hello, man. Hope everything goes well. Alright, I need to steal colors again. I'm going to the lewds. Forgive me. That shouldn't actually have a shadow. That hand's nowhere near that. That's fine. This needs shadows though. I'm glad you're enjoying it, then. Yeah, I do. I watch art streams all the time. Like, honestly, I'm not super big into Twitch or streaming in general, but art streams is my exception. It's my weakness. I love watching it. Plus, these are just like the chillest forms of streams that I like doing. stop slouching. I'm killing my back doing this.
This actually needs to be in shadow since the light source is the way it is. I need to clean up those layers at some point. Alright, let's put a little more shadow into the hands, because while we cleaned them up, they're still a little loose. And this is the bright pink, so... Is it? What color is this? This is for like corneas.
No worries, Sari. Just thanks for being here. That's enough.
I just see this as hanging out with friends, honestly, and I enjoy that. Actually, Shadow's wrist is a little thick. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-edit that, but that's heavy alteration. Gandalf, stop it! Cat is meowing up a storm. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Gandalf, yeah, he's a great cat. He's a little old boy now, but we got him, I named him that because when we were at the pet store, he gripped onto the cage and wouldn't let us get to any other cats, so he wouldn't let us pass. Ha ha ha, I'm so funny. I have Gandalf and Ziggy right now. There are two cats. Gandalf loves everyone, Ziggy hates the world. Then I have my dog Cooper. There we go. What do I draw next on her? Need to clean up more of the skin. Yeah, especially down here. This is still too bright. And I still have to bring in that highlight color again. I just did it way too early and made it lots of things way too bright. Alright. Sit up straight. That's killing me, which means I just gotta lean back in my chair for once. Oh, shit. Did not realize these were the same layers. Okay. I think we're wrapping up Shadow soon.
Just give me a reason why you said I won't be the one you see again. Darling, let me know. Oh, I don't know. Please just tell me why. Just give me a reason, just give me some space. Maybe I can't hear you, let me see your face.
Last but not least, we add some of the hyper highlights. Oh, I need to add colors and hoops. I still get to the base. Wait.
Yeah, you did. You did miss a bit. But welcome anyway, Wicked.
That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna clean up the edges here, and I think I'm going to call Shima done. Or not Shima, sorry, Shadow. Actually, I gotta work on her pigtails a tad bit more. There's still not a lot of color coming down on the pigtails. This side's better. Okay. Let's add that white down here.
Last time was the first time I watched one of your videos. It was the Lizard Blizzard. Oh, nice, yeah.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Yeah, I haven't done a modeling stream in a bit, but that's definitely still in the repertoire of things I like to do. I'm currently working on a sci-fi commander, which I haven't breaking down as much as I did Wizard Blizzard, but I'm glad that inspired you. That's really good to hear. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to help. I know Maya can be a very frustrating and confusing new program to get into. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the best way to reach me if you need to ask me questions is if you're not already in the Discord, be sure you can join that, and I have the modeling room, or you can simply just comment on one of the videos and I'll be sure to respond the best I can. What am I doing? If we're done with Shadow, I just need to do this. Duplicate layers. Merge layers. Now this is going to be our master copy. I'm going to hide the rest. This is Shadow. So now I just erase all the layers without having to re-erase every single one. No more painting though on this one. Good luck, Miles. Don't have things explode now. Because I've done that. Oh, thank you, Wicked. Yeah, this has been fun. I've only done like a digital painting stream like one other time. And frankly, it was kind of garbage. What I was drawing didn't come out great, which is why I don't like to draw on streams. I don't mind painting. I love painting. But drawing is kind of 50-50 for me of what, like, will it look good or will it be garbage? And out of all the VR chat friends that I drew today, I chose Shadow. Because Shadow was my favorite. I thought she came out absolutely adorable. Oh, there is one more thing we're gonna have to paint. Two things, actually. Not too bad. Oh, and the bow. I forgot the bow. Okay, there's a couple things we gotta do. So much for not painting over the master. Okay.
I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me, honey. But when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me, honey. But when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars. We're
Abracadabra, my problems just left. Alakazam, there goes my stress. Bibbidi, bobbidi boo, there go my blues. Feeling Disney magic every time we talking. I don't even panic.
Okay.
Girl, you're fantastic.
That
I'm sure
is Shadow.
to that drug to your love. Feeling ecstatic, fitting like a glove. Got my problems.
Alright, Shadow, if you're still here,
Another language, I'm not talking about Spanish,
okay.
but you managed to package your words in a lavish fashion. Magic just so happens to happen when you speak, and
I don't think you are, so I'm going to take a screenshot, save this video. Oh, you are here! Shadow, hey! I'll send you a copy of this. I'll exclude it in with a good background that's not gray. Oh, hey, Matt6. I don't think I've ever seen you in my streams. Welcome. I'm sure I'll see something I want to fix, so I won't send it just yet, but I'm going to put it on a pretty background and make it all nice and not on gray. Here, we'll just do this. Please stab me. It makes my day. I want a little off. No, not that. I want a little pinkish. I'll put a little bit of black pink background like that. That's still too saturated. I haven't seen you in forever, Matt6. No, that's not lewd. We were drawing lewds a while ago, but I'm just ripping colors now. Actually, that had a good pink background. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing I did. Just steal that color. Have you? I just did this for my own convenience. Like, I don't care if you see it censored or not. I can't be showing this on stream, and I needed color steal. And we will make that white. Oh, I have the selection on still. I'm a dummy. we will hide Zen and Shader-chan. Oh, I still have it saying Q up here in the top corner. It is a little lewd. Shima asked nice, so I said okay. It's been a very long time since I've drawn lewds. Give me that red. That's way too big.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Don't go running around in these circles. You'll trip and fall and it hurts yourself.
Well, hold up, Matt 6, your name ain't blue. Everyone's name's gotta be blue in here that I love. Or no, intimately. Anyway. Not intimately. That's the wrong word. No, well. Hello?
Do you want lewds? I thought you were anti-lewd.
Not picture. What am I doing? No PNG. Let's get full quality.
I'm gonna blow your ears out in a sec. Give me a sec.
Sorry. Alright, I need to get to my keyboard.
Oh, that's right. You are lewd 6. What am I saying? That is my own bad. Yeah, sure, Matt. You grew up. You're now of age.
Alright, Shadow. Alright, let me pull my Discord. Where is Shadow? Where did I save that? Oh, I saved it in my... Oh, it's in art, okay. Can I not copy the link? Okay, whatever, I'll do it manually. Alright, desktop, yes. 2018, VRC, Ashley. There you go, Shadow.
Oh, good. Because officially, everyone I draw is of age.
Alright, let me undo this. Because I need my background.
Alright. So out of everyone I have drawn left, we currently have... It's Shadow. So we have ZXC Shader-chan. We have Zentreya. We have in the next group, we have Ryan, Jakku, and Zarb. I need to fix Ryan up a little bit. His lower body's looking a little weak. We have Estes, Crumpster, and Bagel. And I'm currently working on the other file. I have Donatsu, Bear, Matt6, and God, who else do I have? God, there's so many fucking people. Yelbana, Snuggles. I got a lot of people. Anyway, I got a lot to do, so. Sire, do you want a little Hopple version of you? I don't know if that's your main avatar. That's the only thing I've seen of you, but I can definitely draw you, that's for sure. Who should I work on next? Oh, is my Discord link invalid? Okay, I'll work on that. It should be permanent. That's weird. Yeah, no, big list, you're fucking telling me, Creamy. There's so many people. I also want to do bounty. Like, I may not paint everyone, but I may draw everyone. That's my goal anyway, so... I think... Oh, I have Shima as well. Shima and Emmett. God, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna do Jaku next. Start that off. I'm gonna name this one Shadow. Alright. I'm probably not gonna keep drawing too much longer for today, just because I got a lot to do and I'm tired. But I do want to keep going. What possibly could have these colors attached to them? Did I draw that on the gray? I did. Okay, that makes sense. But let's start on Jack. I don't know. I don't know if I like Jaku's head. It seems really big. I'm gonna work on Jaku a bit more. Let's do Crumb. I want to draw his bomb. Alright. Let's steal starting colors again. You don't have any reds? Come on, give me my saturation reds. That's as red as we're getting, huh? Alright. That would be your shadow. Oh, sweet, Zairi. Hope that goes well. Character concepting is very interesting. It's always hard, especially when you're coming up with those CIDs. It's something I want to try to get better at, because that's pretty much what's going to be my job in a lot of ways, depending on how big the company is. I may have to be in charge of concepting, which I am confident in, especially when it comes to the fantasy genre, but I don't know. We'll see. Usually bigger companies will have a concept artist and they'll just hand me a piece when I start doing the 3D model of it, but can't always guarantee it. Alright, I'm done with lo-fi hip-hop. Let's get good music going. I just came out to have a cigarette, okay? Leave me alone. Let's put on some fucking rock. I want to listen to rock. What do I want to listen to? We'll just listen to Upload Spice. I fucking love them. Which, especially in an anime style, is not the easiest thing to do.
Sorry. That should be better.
Thank you for letting me know. I just gotta rock out sometimes. That's better, right? Yeah, I gotta get my audio balancing better. Because honestly, the album isn't too different from the last album I was listening to, but clearly it is. I'd also like to be able to play the music louder on my end, which I know I can do with voice feeder. I just haven't set it up. Guess this is like someone's whispering rock in my ear. I'm gonna paint everything that happens underneath the bomb, just so I can. Or you know what? Maybe I just make it like an opaque bomb. I don't want it. Maybe I don't have the paint class. Yeah, we'll see. It could be a little loose there. Not loose rough. Loose skins worse. Okay, I don't think we have any blacks we can steal from shadows, so let's go back to this. Generally, I'm gonna keep my black colors a little more bluish and purple. So, I mean, this is why I love this piece. I tend to use this one a lot for my basic color picking and then adjust as needed. That's a fairly recent drawing too, so I saw it and I'm like, oh, you're in my color scheme. This is all the color comps I really like. This is way too purple though. Let's get a little darker and a little more desaturated. There we go, that's better. Purple will probably come up in the hair a lot, but not as the base. I detailed Crumb's hair more than I think any other drawing, just because he has bangs. It's a little interesting. But not my strongest hairstyle to paint, if I'm honest. Because everything's so flat. Nothing comes through like a super fine tone a lot of the time. That is far more what I'm used to. Some may have been a better one, just he's selecting tools to paint his hair. There's a lot of fine strands here that I do. I'm gonna have to be really careful about keeping the layer on this one because I need to have the selection box for that. And with my track record today, I don't think I'm gonna be painting the hair today. I for the life of me can't keep that checkbox there, apparently. What kind of tablet do I use? I have a 24-inch Wacom Cintiq. It is, if you don't know what that is, it is a 24-inch monitor that I can actually take a pen to the screen and draw with. And oh my god, it's worth every penny if you want to digitally draw. I also have an Intuos 4, but I seldom use that if I'm honest. To be the ultimate O's champion with this Cintiq. Unfortunately, I'm shit at O's. Oh man, yeah, those styluses aren't cheap either. It's gonna run you like another $90 to replace. Honestly, at that point, I may just try, depending on the how recent your tablet is, you may just want to sell it, and if you want to get a new, just get a new one. It's gonna be cheaper than trying to get a new pen, and you'll get updated technology. But yeah, my Cintiq was I got it with an extreme deal. It was nice.
The drawing on your phone's not even bad. Like, I've seen some people do some fantastic things with that. CSNO, are you still in Shireen by chance?
Sorry, I was checking Discord messages. That's all I had to watch. I haven't heard that program in particular, but I know there's a lot of really good drawing programs out there. Like, oftentimes I've seen like a lot of professional digital artists just draw on like iPads and tablets and stuff like that because it's a million times cheaper than buying a sketchbook every time you need to sketch. It's frankly something I should do more. I don't sketch nearly enough. Honestly, Chrome's gonna be like two colors. It's this black and then the red. We're gonna have to fake a lot of colors in the red then. Gonna bring in like blues and yellows. A lot of my pieces tend to follow a primary color scheme. Yeah, just because it's the easiest thing to know it, right? I'm painting roughly what's underneath because I want to, when I get to painting the bronze colors, having that information is going to be good for distorting and tweaking it for the glass and light refracted shapes. I can ever join the Discord actually. Yeah, by all means, I love that. Here, let me just get you Discord link right now. I don't know why it's not working. Invite people. Or send a server invite. Hidden. Use the copy button. What? I mean, I don't care. But I'm not showing it anyway. Here. If for some reason that doesn't work, there you go. Ah, Omega Rhythm, the song everyone knows from Apple Spice. Thank you, Liz.
Oh fuck, what color were one's bows? They were red, right? Everything's just red and black on him. Crumble boy, where are you? There you are. Yeah, they're red. Oh, they're red checkers, okay. Oh, I gotta draw checkers? Gross.
I also gotta clean up the line art here. There's still a lot of face clipping.
It still says invalid.
No, I don't have too many members. I don't think that's a thing. I only have like 200. I'm a small Discord. Because I'm a small YouTube boy. I don't really do YouTube, I just make things fun. Uh-oh.
Hold on, I gotta take this call. Be right back.
Alright, I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up in a little bit because I gotta go play suits. Oh, and yeah, like, I know 200's not a small server, but compared to some of the other VR chat YouTubers that are out there, I'm definitely on the smaller end. Like, Ash has got like 2K or something like that. Fan Discord is fucking huge, but I don't remember Sheena's side. Sheena's got a very sizable Discord from what I recall too. So yeah, after I'm done blocking things in here, I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up. And from what I've noticed, me and Shane were talking about this because I was just a funny analysis. It seems like roughly you only get 10% of your subs on YouTube will transfer over to Discord. And that seems relatively true for the numbers that I've seen. So like I'm near 2K and I have like a handful of like 200 of that sub of it. Because Ash is more than 2K. They have to. So I know Ash sub-wise, I think is near 30,000. Oh, sweet. I'm glad everything's working, Miles. Why did I paint that? It even started right when I changed it. Still a little too big. Oh, blue in it. Maybe your default class color. I'm gonna have to reteach myself how to paint glass. It's been a long time since I've had to do it. Recall, it's mostly going to have to be where highlights fit. Because you still have to show the spherical shape of the glass, but also to reflect the world. Except there's really no background, it's mostly just going to be darker colors and reflections of the clothes and stuff underneath. So that'll be it. And I made Crumb waste all of this. Shit, for shame, Crumb, you should know better. Oh. My music died? Okay, well that's fine. I'm wrapping it up right now anyway. Okay. So we got through Shadow today. That was fun. Shadow came out really nice, so thank you everyone for who came. It's good to talk to you all, especially some of you old friends that I haven't seen in a while. Thank you, Master, for tuning in for the first time, and it was good to talk to you again, Emma. Thank you everyone who came in that was new or returning again, and I will see you guys soon. I'm going to try to stream a little bit more often than the Thursdays I have. Oh, don't worry, Weird, I'm wrapping it up. Thanks for coming. Good to see you, Tenna. And I hope you guys have a good one. I love you. Goodbye.